As we have one man out on track, we have Vase and Spicy, as well as Lobster. As one man begins their first flying lap of qualifying. As one man runs it down to the line, the benchmark time for the others to beat is a 1:28.0. As we have who's coming up on it, Eva's about to finish up their first flying lap. Currently a 1:23 at the moment. As we come across the line, it's a 1:27.6. As Massive will cross the line, and it'll be a 1:28.0. Who's next? And it's a 1:32.0 for 40 pound. A 1:27.9 for Corey, and that'll put him up into P2. As we have a yellow flag, I believe that is for 40 pound getting out the way. And our current championship leader will come across the line, and that's a 27.5. It's good enough for P3 on the board. We did miss We the North, who put a 27.2, and KDM, who put a 27.4. So we have Maverick out on a lap, and Maverick comes across the line. It's a 28.0. Good enough for P7. Jeez. As Ryan does back out of his lap, Arsenal is going to be completing this lap. Run down to the line, and it's a... where did I put him? Speed 2 with a 127.3. As we have Sweat Randall on their flying lap. We have Heat Gang on an out lap. Echo has invalidated the lap and has chosen to just go slowly. We do have Sketchy out on a lap. Nope. This is an invalidated lap. We do have a Vase out on a lap. Currently in Sector 1. We have Sweat Randall coming towards the last corner. We have Heat Gang starting up their first flying lap. And across the line, it's a 126.9 for Sweat Randall, and that will put him on provisional pole. What do we have? We had Heat Gang, who's in Sector 2 at the moment. Spicy, who's also in Sector 2, out on a lap. We have Evase, who just entered Sector 3. He's 2/10 up on his last time. We have KDM on an out lap, getting ready to start up. And the Vase did improve. No, he did not improve. Yeah, no, he didn't. As Heat Gang went up. Where is Heat Gang? Heat Gang is in P8 with a 27.8. Sketchy Bull is on his out lap. We have Spicy, who probably will be coming in. We the North is also on an out lap. Corey's recharging the battery. And Maverick is on a lap. As it was invalidated, so he will stay P11. We have Brown and Spuns on an out lap, currently in Sector 2. 40-pound Lobster is also... Nope, he's recharging. JoJo is on an out lap. No, hot lap, I'm sorry. He is in Sector 2 at the moment. As Ryan Hurricane retires from the session. We have Corey entering the pits. Sketchy Bull is flying at the moment. as he approaches the last couple of turns. And the run down to the line, and that's provisional pole for Sketchy Bull with a 126.7. Sweat Randall is next to come across the line. It is an improvement, but it's only good enough for, I'm sorry, not Sweat Randall, Wheeling North, and it's a 27.0. Good enough for P3. As we have JJo. JJo might be recharging the battery. Yep. And Spicy is on an outlap. We have Brown as Buns. It's probably on an in lap. We have a 40-pound Lobster who is on a hot lap. But is slower than his previous time. We have Echo on their first flying lap, as we'll see what he can do in these last couple minutes of qualifying. Sketchy Bull will bring it into the pits. We the North will follow suit. JJ follows as well. And that's 40-pound wide. I'm sorry, spun round. As he will also bring it into the pits. And now we wait to see who goes out on laps. So Spicy is on his lap, on his flying lap. He's up on his previous time in the first sector. We have Evase on their outlap, Heat Gang as well, and Sweat Randall. We have 3 retirements of TTV 1-man, 40-pound Lobster, and Ryan Hurricane. 2 minutes left in the session. As Maverick will also come out the pits. Echo's time was a 127.9. And Arsenal is also on their outlap. Checking out Spicy. Spicy's 410s up on their previous time. As we're right on board with Spicy. And the time is a 127.0, 4 times faster than their previous. Good enough for P4. As Sketchy Bull is on their outlap. Current drivers on a hot lap are Sweat Randall, Evase, Heat Gang, and Echo is bringing it into the pits. So that's Echo's qualifying over. As we'll ride on board with Heat Gang, who has invalidated the lap, never mind. So we'll ride on board with Evase in the Alpine. as we come to the line. It's a 27-1. It's good enough for P5. It's 4 tenths up on his previous time. Who's next across the line? As Evase will finish in P5, Meow P6, but people can overturn that. As Sweat does go faster, but it is still good enough for only second place on the board. As we have Sketchy, who is not, who still has room to improve. Not what he wanted in that first sector, but not bad either. So. As we have We the North, who's a 10th up on this lap. As Maverick goes up to P2, and Arsenal goes up to P4. As We the North will come across the line, it's a 26-7, and it is provisional pole. Let's see what Sketchy Bull has to say about that. Sketchy is up on his lap, and he'll cross the line, and it's good enough for pole position. It's a 126-0. And that wraps up qualifying. And this 5 lights on, and away we go, as Sketchy does get a good start, gets a way better start than We the North behind. As going through turn 1 through 2, nothing is to happen behind. As let me get everything set up. There we go. Ooh, and there's chaos behind, and that's Maverick.
So I do feel like taking the formation lap was the way to go, but it just kills the intro to the race.
It does, and oh, that sucks for Maverick. Strong in qualifying and just crumbles away like that, and that's a Ferrari.
Oh shit! It's J-Joe.
That is
He's gone.
A retirement too.
I will keep everyone posted with the Discord chatter because you know it's coming.
Oh, it's definitely coming. I think that was between the two Ferraris. But we have Sweat Randall and We the North fighting for P2 at the moment. Actually, there's a 4-car fight for P2. With Spicy and Arsenal joining in on this. As both the Williams look to be getting past both the McLarens here. And that is exactly what happens. As a switch of position between Spicy and We the North.
Sketchy with a 1.8 second lead, which as of right now is the almost the biggest gap in the entire grid, except for Maverick, of course, all the way at the back. Damn, what happened? What did I miss?
Oh, you missed quite a bit. We missed quite a bit. As soon as we got down the first straight, the first DRS zone, it looked to be Maverick got spun and just died instantly. And then the Ferrari also went round.
Oh no. 40 lobster.
And that's 40 pounds.
40 pound.
What happened to him?
He said that he's not driving his car. I'm guessing he wasn't able to take control after he returned to the lobby after that extremely unfortunate disconnect. My guess, anyway. which is a
Sketchy
shame.
has dropped. It is a shame, yeah, it is. Sketchy has dropped Sweat Randall though, so there is no worry about DRS for him. Arsenal is on the back of his teammate, and Spicy Noogies is close behind.
So at this rate, Sketchy needs to worry about safety cars, because there's been lots of shit going down.
Yep, already on lap 1 we had a retirement and multiple cars in the wall. So
Oh,
yeah, that will be his biggest threat this race. It'll be that safety car.
got a good battle here between our resident HVAC technician Heat Gang following Meow Slayer, who won on Wednesday night here in Singapore.
Oh, is that who won on Wednesday? I didn't see.
Um, and then KDM, who also did well, but he didn't win. I think he can blame that on a speeding in the pit lane penalty.
Ooh. You hate to see those ones. You hate to see those ones.
Hey, I didn't hate to see it. It helped me out.
As we have Arsenal, who looks to be getting closer, we have Freed with a 3-second time penalty for multiple track infringements.
3 laps
We
in
have
and already a 3-second penalty. Not good.
not good at all, especially here where there really is not many places to step out of the track.
Oh shit. KDM and Meow Slayer going wheel to wheel. Meow getting the
Ooh.
best of KDM, nudging him out of the way. I think KDM needed to see the position there, but he decided not to.
KDM will probably fight this one due to the simple fact that Meow was victorious on Wednesday.
Yep, that was a victory that KDM threw away because of that 10-second penalty. So maybe he'll be seeking some sort of redemption here. Yeah, that was never going to work.
As we have Spicy, who's closed up to the back of the Williams even more. 2/10 away from Sweat Randall in third. As that is a yellow flag, and it was for Maverick. It was a brief second, but it was for Maverick.
Now, look, I say this probably every week, or nearly every week, but these guys, Arsenault, Sweaty Randall, Noogies, they need to work together if they're going to catch Sketchable.
See, they do need to work together. However, knowing their pride, they probably aren't going to work together.
Yeah, it is a tough thing to do at Singapore. Not really any long straights. And the DRS isn't super powerful here either. But they just need to stay out of each other's way. Conserve ERS where they can. And let the DRS do its thing so that they can hopefully hook back up to Sketchable. Sorry, Sketchable, if you're hearing me saying that, but we want to see a good race, brother.
We do want to see a good race, but I also do want to see more points go Red Bull's way. I am a Red Bull driver after all. Who hasn't had the best of luck these past few weekends. It's all good though. As we ride on board, and KDM gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple track infringements. As I was going to say, we're going to ride on board with Sweat Randall.
Yeah, I think KDM is. Well, he's lost Meow Slayer. He's gone. So now he's battling with Heat Gang. So 3-second penalty for KDM, not too common. He's usually pretty good about avoiding those. But that's how the cookie crumbles.
Probably a bit shaken up this tonight. We do have Sweat Randall pushing a little, pushing a lot to stay, just stay with Arsenal at 50% on his ERS. He was at 30 at the end of the main straight.
So on the Twitch stream, we've got Pat the Rock 52 who says, "J-Joe out. You love to see it." In parentheses, I'm a friend of his.
Ah, damn.
All right.
Always
Some
love to see a
friend.
driver out. Some friend.
Oh, damn. ADM and a vase going at it. A 40-pound lobster says, "Yo, invite me to the chat since I'm not racing anymore." Hey, man, we're already
Oh, shoot.
filling all the dead air.
We're already feeling other day. I'm gonna be watching the middle of the pack, so if you want to watch the front, up to you.
Let's do
As
it.
that's one man with a 3-second time penalty for yet again multiple track infringements. As we will watch with the rear wing of Heat Gang. As Heat Gang is burning, he is at 19%, while the car behind is at 46% on ERS.
So all this settling down everybody's done. It's definitely swinging in Sketchable's favor. Of course, the next step will be pit strategy. Let's take a gander at that. Tires. So, yep, the first 5 guys all on the same tire. What's your prediction for
So,
pit strategy?
oh shoot, contact between these two. Hold up, I'm sorry. Evase and Heat got put a little bit of bumper cars there for a minute there. On terms of pit strategy, I wasn't able to complete much of the race, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. I do believe they will go medium hards, or for those who decided they wanted to go the alternative, hard mediums.
But what lap?
I don't believe the soft.
When
I'd
is
say
too early to come in on those mediums switching over to the hards? How long do you want to be out on track on those?
I'd give it about until lap 15, 16.
You think it's that deep into the race?
Yeah, I think certain drivers can make it go that far. We have seen multiple drivers actually make it that far with certain tires. So I wouldn't put it past these guys. I think the earliest you'll see some drivers come in is around lap 12 to 14.
Okay.
That's if the tires are feeling really bad. But other than that, I do believe they can stay out that long, as Echo will be given a 3-second time penalty.
So I'm gonna make a guess. Maybe lap 11 or 12.
I could see that.
Man.
As we have KDM getting past the... Oh, nope, they're going wheel to wheel. Ooh.
40-pound lobster says, "Who do I submit the incident report to for Heat Gang's internet murdering me before the start of the race?"
Oh, damn.
I don't know. I don't know the steward hierarchy here.
I don't know how that incident would work between the whole internet. But we do have KDM versus Heat Gang at the moment. KDM is 3/10 away and stalking the back of that Aston Martin. We do have Echo and Ryan Hurricane joining this fight for P9. For a second there, Echo thought there was a move, but there was not.
So these guys in the top 4, well, I should say second through fourth, pretty identical pace between the 3 of them. Difficult to pass. And I think with all the shuffling about, it's just helping Sketchable even more, who now has a 3-second gap compared to the 2-second gap he had just a few laps ago.
Also, he's really eking out that gap now, now that they're fighting a lot. As we have had a little slide from Heat Gang as well as KDM, but nothing really bad of it.
Oh, man, we got something going on between OG and Brownus. I saw one of the cars was ghosting another car, driving through a car. You love to see it.
You really do.
What's your stance on that? If you see a ghosted car that's driving along and you have the opportunity to drive through them, do you do it?
I'd say you do it, especially if it's ghosted. I'd say so.
Now let's say ghosted, but moving along. You know, not ghosted because they just hit the wall and they're sitting there, but you know they're almost the same speed you are
on track. I'd say you can, but I would also try to be a little cautious when doing it.
What? Oh gee, oh shit. Man, he's all over the place going into the pit. Oh! What? He retired before he made it into the pit. I don't know.
Oh.
He was just about to enter the pit, and I guess he pressed the start button and retired, and the AI brought him right back out on track.
Oh. Well, it does not bring out a safety car, so, I mean, there's that at least.
Yeah, he got lucky with his track positioning. Didn't end up in anybody's way.
As we have KDM who's still trying to get past Heat Gang. Can't seem to find a way past the Aston in front.
So we're now up to lap 10, about the 30% mark or so. No one has come in yet. Oh shit! TTV just spun it into the wall.
Ooh.
That was self-inflicted, just a little too hard on the throttle. I think he might have had the back end on the curb. No harm, no foul.
Oh, and Heat Gang's in the wall!
Oh no!
On the main straight, Heat Gang is in the wall.
Sketchy's butt cheeks are probably clenched. He keeps seeing the yellows going up.
Yeah, that's not good for Sketchy with all the yellows coming out. As TTV will retire from the session.
He actually did
I
make
wonder
it
if
into
we're
the
going to
pit.
see something similar with Heat Gang, because Heat Gang is missing an entire, both the end plates. They're both gone.
Yeah, this is a track you kind of need them.
We have Maverick who's still out on track. Actually, I figured he would have retired by now.
I don't know if he's even in here. I know it showed that he left earlier. I sent him an invite.
His car is ghosted,
Okay.
So he is not here.
He didn't come back, and he did not say shit in the Discord. Somebody says Alejandro
He probably got
Alvarez.
disconnected and doesn't know yet.
Who's that?
TTV1 can't drive for shit, is what's being said.
Oh, okay. So Maverick is typing on my Twitch. He says, I cannot communicate with the server. Okay. Yeah, well, as a friend of mine once said,
try restarting the game.
So he's already so far down. I'm sure he's probably tried it. He's way back
doesn't
there.
Even care anymore.
He can see my Twitch, your Twitch. He knows where he is.
Yeah, I'm sure he doesn't care anymore.
Well, very few close battles, but we've got a few. So while things have calmed down a little bit, Roach, for the first time, would like to host you for a session of cakes and pies, cakes and pies.
Cakes and pies. Okay.
So for those of you at home watching the stream, if you're unfamiliar, what the hell is cakes and pies? This is where we talk about, you guessed it, cakes and pies, or other baked goods. So Roach, do you have a baked good recently that you want to share with the crowd?
I made some apple pie, not too long ago.
Oh, you made it
Uh,
yourself.
yeah, I made my own apple pie on Wednesday,
Any occasion, you just felt like an
and
apple pie?
I just felt like an apple pie. And I was a little too lazy to go to McDonald's to go buy one, so.
Too lazy to
And
go to
then,
McDonald's, but not lazy enough to make your own entire apple pie.
this is about right. And then on Tuesday, before my girlfriend left to Mexico, I made her and her family bread pudding.
All right.
So that's what I did. How about you?
So you're the
Any
cooking, baking
favorite
type?
pies? Yeah, yeah, I am. I enjoy cooking and all that.
Okay, yeah. Me, nothing anywhere near as cool. Um, if we're gonna call it a baked good, which for the sake of this segment we will, um, Oreo has a new flavor. I think it's a new flavor. Um, let me pull it up here. It's a Oreo chocolate peanut butter pie. And
That sounds pretty good.
yeah, you would think so. You hear the title, you see the packaging, you're like, all right, You know what it tastes like? Go ahead and take a guess.
What does it taste like?
You ever had
I'm
Nutter
assuming it
Butters?
tastes bad. I have had another butter.
That's it. You may as well just buy Nutter Butter.
How much is this? Oh, we have a yellow flag.
It's a
Safety car.
full course safety. Who did it?
And it's Heat Gang.
Heat Gang did it?
It's Heat Gang in the wall. He has no front wing.
Did he never replace his wing?
I don't know if he did or not. But he has no front wing. And this capitalizes so many drivers. Sweat Randall's in the pits. Sketchy's in the pits. We the North. Everybody is diving into the pit lane right now. And this will bunch up the entire pack. So we might have some action coming back on.
Yeah, this is exactly what Sketchable didn't want. This is what everybody at home did want.
Actually, this seems to have played in Sketchable's favor because he stays in the lead.
He stays in the lead, but now he doesn't have that 3-second gap.
Yes, however, behind him is Brownest Buns, Sweat Randall, and We the North. And if we know Brownest, we know Brownest is going to fight with everything he has.
See?
Whether
That's
that
good
be
for
putting a
everybody.
driver into a wall, perhaps. Will he still fight? Yes, and will that fighting probably help out Sketchy? Most likely.
Now, in the Discord, we've got OG Freed, frequent backmarker, saying that TTV1 can't drive for shit. He did this twice to me, and he's got a clip posted. We'll save that clip for later, but already got some mighty shit talking going on. Nothing,
Always love that.
nothing yet from TTV in response, and nothing from Plube to keep everybody going at it.
So, KDM's issues are stemming from not putting on his setup.
Well, again, you'll have that. I was wondering where his pace was, and I guess the 9 seconds and track limits penalties are because he's probably been pushing this default setup a little too hard.
Ooh. Just swipes around like he's not there. Oh, so that explains the ghosting with Freed and Browness. So what happened to cause that is he was diving down the inside of Browness Buns. A pretty normal thing that Browness likes to do. But this time No, TTV. I'm sorry, of TTV. Again, a pretty normal thing that TTV likes to do. But TTV turns in like he's not there, causes him to go ghost, and then Brownness is going through him.
So this kind of plays into what we were talking about earlier.
Yep, that's what's happened.
Now, I have to admit, I'm a gentleman driver, so unless you're spun out facing the wrong direction or you're, you know, still in first or second gear, I will do my best to go around your ghost.
Uh,
I won't
it,
drive through you.
it's it's the area of where it was that doesn't make me question the fact that he went through him. It was through a corner. It was actually through this corner that we just passed up right now. So I don't blame him for going through.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Um, so we're just waiting for Echo, and well, Echo's already caught up. Silk, and I don't know if the game's gonna give a shit about Maverick since he's not even there. I don't know.
The ghost of Maverick.
I don't know if the game recognizes that.
Oh, this would have been good for Maverick too.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he hasn't said anything in Discord or the Twitch, so
I will send him another invite and we'll see if we could do anything with him.
we'll see if safety car comes in this lap. I predict they're probably going to do one more to allow Maverick to catch up. I mean, they've already made it this far. Yeah, safety car's not coming in. Maverick's Ghost not really making any headway. Not very quickly, anyway. We'll see
Well,
if it can
to be
catch up.
fair, don't we have the AI pretty low?
I don't know what it is. Maverick says, I restarted, so I hope I get back in time.
Okay, I have sent him an invite. I will send it to him again if he needs one.
Yep, now's the time to come back.
Yep, now is the time, especially under safety car. I do believe that car has not pit though.
So Echo decided to go in. Hopefully that does not prolong the safety car period.
Well, if it does give Maverick a much better advantage to catch up to the field.
Let's see, is he back? He's not back.
It does register him as online now, so I have sent him an invite.
Well, get your ass back in here, Maverick. We've only got 15 dudes out here.
And he is not back. I thought he was back.
He says, back to the podium, baby. I mean, that's a pretty strong prediction for yourself, but hey, if that's the kind of belief you've got, more power
Hey
to
man,
you.
I'm not going to judge. If that's what he believes he can do,
He's still not back yet. He's still not in the game.
Brownness has not pit.
He
Brownness
has
is
not
the
pit at all?
biggest loser in this situation. He is on 15 lap old tires.
What the hell is
He
he
has
thinking?
not pit.
Oh, safety cars in. Brownness, come on, man. For real?
I I think he is waiting for another safety car.
Yeah,
I believe that it is his plan.
that's high hopes. So what's going on, Maverick? We've sent you invites. It shows that you're online. Um, and you said you were trying to make it back.
It no longer shows he's online for me.
Well, that's that, I guess.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Alright, as safety car will come in. As it is, we're right on board with the rear wing of Wheeling North, who is weaving across the track, trying to break the toe of the car behind, who is Sweat Randall. Good jump for both of these guys.
Yeah, the championship leaders.
Championship leaders are going to give us a good fight.
Brownus is already dropping.
Yeah, he's not putting up any fight. He's letting them by.
He's trying to fight, but this is he's gonna end up pissing somebody off.
Oh, we're going to have a Monza situation again.
Oh, Arsenault got a 3-second penalty trying to avoid him.
They'll probably remove that one.
Oh my god! Oh my
Oh,
god!
that's Arsenal. What happened?
I happened to be on board with him right when that happened. He tried to force a dive down the inside, and that was. Whew, well, hey, there you go. There's your safety car. So Brownest, go ahead and pit, buddy. Now's the time to do it.
Now's the time to do it, because if you don't do it again, then you don't know if there's going to be another one. And then Maverick is still not here. This does give Maverick another window to try to get in.
The Maverick says it stays on communicating with online services. I think that's just you then, man, because nobody else is having any issues.
Yeah, that one might just be him. I'd recommend restarting the entire PC or Xbox or PlayStation, whatever he's on. You never know, that might help. Or just turn off the Wi-Fi, turn it back on. One of them will.
So Brownest, did he not pit again?
When did TTV1... Oh, TTV1 man retired a while ago, yeah. What were you saying? I'm sorry?
Brownest, I mean,
Brownus is still not in the pits, no.
you know, he had the opportunity to go in, right? And he just chose not to.
Yep.
What is he doing? Is this
Uh,
Singapore 2008 all over again? Is there a strategy that we're unaware of?
I don't know. I'm checking the race director to see if he did pit.
I mean, it
'Cause
shows
I
he's on
don't believe he
17 lap
did.
old hards.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I don't believe he pit.
He didn't, because he's still in P5 and nobody else pit with this safety car. So yeah, there's no way he pit.
Nope, the only has who pit was Ryan. Jeez. Yep, brown as buns. Hard tires, no pit stops.
Wow.
Jeez.
So Maverick says, restarted the PC, I logged off EA, closed task, did everything already. It's just not working.
That sucks to hear for poor Maverick. He would have probably had a good race today too. Not what you want to see. I do believe the incident with Arsenal was with Meow, because they are talking about it. Arsenal is apologizing. He said he missed his braking and was trapped.
Yeah, that was, like I said, I have that one. I was on board for that one, and he just sent it in there. I couldn't believe it.
Okay, it was with Silk, because Silk is in the pits. He's going on mediums, I believe. Is that?
Silk, yeah, he's had a race to forget so far.
Silk is on 5 lap old hard tires. Echo has bolted on the mediums.
Well, if these fellas catch up, slim chance
So
that we might get going this lap. Probably not.
probably not. So to answer your question on what tire strategy Brown is Buns is on, he is currently on the 2022 Monaco Grand Prix strategy from Ferrari.
Yeah.
That is the tire strat he is on at the moment.
Yeah, I'm just not sure what is going on. I- I'm trying to think of a scenario where this strategy ends up playing out in his favor.
He has to pit eventually. That's the problem, is he has to.
Well, even if he pit, you know, on the second lap, it's his pace is still going to be so far off.
Oh yeah, definitely. Unless he's hoping for another one. I think he thinks it's too early to bolt on the mediums.
Well, safety car's going in, so we're going to see some racing.
Hopefully we see a lot of racing, because we did not see much from that. I will ride on board of the rear wing of Sketchy.
Let's see, there he goes.
And there he goes. He dumps it on hot lap mode, and he's on the button instantly. He's leading yet again. Gonna break that gap to Sweat Randall.
Now it still shows safety car, but I don't guess that's affecting anyone out there. Everybody's probably welcome to overtake without any repercussions. Let's hope.
Nope, it's just a glitch we get in the commentary booth. I've had it multiple times while commentating over F2 and NEA.
Piece of shit game.
Yeah, very piece of shit game. But I'm pretty quick on this game, so I don't complain much.
So action's pretty tight everywhere except for Maverick's Ghost, which we'll just pretend isn't there for the remainder of the race because he's not coming back.
Oh yeah, he's done.
He gone. Silk, man, he is
Ooh, do we
just...
have an incoming move from We the North pretty soon? It's practically pushing Sweat Randall into the corner. And as I say that, he gets a 3-second time penalty.
Look at Sweaty
Always love to
Randall.
see that.
This is exactly what he needed, that safety car and that second
Sweaty
safety car.
Randall is pushing that Williams to its limits. As Browner's Buns continues to fall down the order. No shocker there.
Damn, that was cold as ice. No, but you're right, though. This tire strategy is a mystery. It looks like he's letting his teammate by. Like he's letting everybody by. Maybe not voluntarily, but
Well, with 20 old hard tires, what are you gonna do at that point?
oh shit! Heat gang's out. He gone. We
Oh,
might see.
what
It's another safety
happened?
car.
It's another safety car.
Come on, Maverick.
Wow.
Get back in here. We got 13 drivers, including you. 12 without you.
What happened to Heat Gang?
Looks like there was a little bit of contact with another driver, and
Probably with Brownness, because they were switching places.
well, let's take a gander at what the race director says. The race director says, no, says
It was indeed with Brownness Buns, because he is blowing up in the Discord.
well, no, it says Ryan Hurricane collision with Heat Gang.
Oh, I normally see him blow up like this over Brownness.
So Brownest,
So
he goes into the pit. Good for you, buddy. You should have done it sooner, but
finally it happens.
he goes in, and maybe this time he's gonna. I don't know if he's gonna change a wing. No, he's not. There's no wing ready, so it's just tires. Just tires.
Yep, car looks fine.
Serving a time penalty, I guess.
As we love to see Well, we don't like to see this.
Come on,
Poor
Heat
Heat Gang,
Gang.
but Heat Gang is blowing up. In his words, what the fuck are we doing? He proceeds to call the driver stupid and that this is a waste of his fucking time.
Look, man, I get that you're angry, but you're the host of this lobby. You gotta stick around until the race is over.
And it was indeed with one of the Hasses.
Yep,
So
it was
I'm
Ryan.
going to ask him which one as a clarification.
So I would imagine we'll get back to racing this lap. Maybe
So I don't understand brownness buns.
I don't either, and
I
I've given up trying to figure that enigma out.
Yeah, I think I might give up after this one. I don't think the softs are gonna take him to the end. With street tracks, normally the softer compound does not last you as long. I know there are some cases like Jeddah which they probably will last you a pretty good time. But here in Singapore, I don't think they'll last you that long. So I do think he's made a mistake here.
Well, at least he'll have some nice tires for a few laps. But
And that's Echo in the pits again.
again, yeah. Well, in the meantime, while we do yet another lap behind the safety car, Roach, tell us how you got your gamer tag.
I've been going by Roach since about 5th grade. Um, I joined a. This is gonna sound weird, but I joined a
Cult.
Star Wars like I don't know, military roleplay or some shit like that. Back when Battlefront 2 was still popular. And the original name I wanted was taken. I was gonna go with Ghost, and so I went with this, and they had me change it on my Xbox as well. So I've left it like that ever since.
So was this like one of those suggested gamer tags from Xbox, or did you purposely choose it?
I purposely chose it. So we were supposed to choose I guess like per status it was like CT, CR, stuff like that.
I thought you were just like a Colorado Rockies fan or something
Yeah,
of that
not
sort.
so yeah, so not so we had to choose by that, and then we had like numbers. So I went with 450, and then the Roach came from that as well. So it's been like that since 5th grade.
Fifth grade. What grade are you in now?
I'm in my final year of high school, so I'm a senior.
Good times. Good times. What was your favorite grade of school? If you had to pick, if you could go back in time.
I'd say my sophomore year of high school, due to the fact that I had a lot of classes with a bunch of friends, and it was just pure goofing off. So, I'd say that was my favorite year. This year's shaping up to be a good year. I'm enjoying it. I've had my senior lock-in the other day, or 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks or 1 week ago, I forgot. However, a lot of fun. And yeah. So we will get back to racing, by the way.
We're back at it. They have taken off.
They have, and Sweat Randall's a lot closer this time to Sketchy. Sketchy could not get away really easily.
The brownest buns, not really making those softs work for him.
Echo is also on the softs, which I just noticed.
Yeah, Echo seems to really be pushing brownest. Oh shit! There's more contact.
Between who?
Oh,
Ooh, he's fine though. He went Ghost. He went Ghost. They are driving inside of each other. Oh no, that was Maverick and Brownus. The relay fight for the lead.
So if the race were to end now, the top three in the standings would remain the same as far as position, not gaps in points, obviously. Sketchy would extend his lead. And I believe the last time I checked, I want to say Spicy was some 15-ish points, maybe behind Sketchy.
Is that really the standings?
Yeah, I want to say Sketchy had 100 points and Spicy had maybe 84. Um,
So,
Randall has 99 points.
yep. Jeez, really close battle for world champion.
Yeah, Sketchy's
Okay,
he's
so
trying to
it is
retire.
confirmed. It is confirmed. He Gang was in an incident with Ryan because he is in the Twitch chat at the moment saying that Ryan is a fucking idiot. Yeah, love to see it.
Now I don't recall any harsh words thrown Ryan's way in the past, but maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Is he a habitual line stepper?
No, I just say you love to see it because then it means Ploob starts acting up, and then it gets funny. Nah, the line steppers normally is Brownest Buns, who has the spatial awareness of a toddler.
Ooh, you heard it here first, folks. Sounds like Brownest Buns might have rubbed you the wrong way in the past.
I've had my fair share of incidents with him. But I can't speak too badly about the driver when he gave me my first P4 last season by throwing it into the wall on the final corner.
Okay, I mean you can still say what you got to say.
So
So so it still says safety car. Has this message been up the whole time?
yes, yes it has. And
Oh
Heat Gang is calling Brownest Buns an idiot.
man, there is a very tight battle at the back.
Is there? Let's check it. Oh, geez. What is going on back here?
I mean, it is tight, except for
I
Maverick.
was checking I was checking the front because, well, the front is separated by less than a second. But we do have it going on back here.
Well, I'll keep my camera back here. You can. Uh,
Okay. I'll move back up to the front.
that way we can divide and conquer. Um, what's your prediction? We only have 6 laps to go.
I think it could go between either Sweat Randall or Sketchy. I don't think it could really go Wheeling North's way.
No,
Unless
no, not at all.
these two have a collision.
Yeah, Spicy's looking at a third place finish because there's no way
Yeah,
that 3 second gap
definitely.
is. He's gonna be able to overcome that. 3 second penalty, I should say. ADM with 12 seconds in penalties. That is by far the most I've ever seen from him, but I guess he does have that shitty default setup to blame for it.
Yep. As we see more shots getting fired at not at Heat Gang, at Browners. He is going off in the Twitch chat if you want to check that out.
Yeah, that'll be some interesting footage to go back and watch. I think I may have caught it, or at least caught the tail end of that little skirmish. Always a satisfying feeling when you're at the right place at the right time when some shit goes down.
I always miss all the shit that goes down. It sucks. I'm always focused somewhere else and then something happens.
That's one of the upsides about my view is I'm always near the back. And coincidentally, the back, sometimes the middle of the field, that's usually where some stuff happens.
Okay, so Spicy and We the North have switched places. Either that or something happened with We the North because he's dropped
I think
down
so.
a
Yeah, because
ton.
the owl is 2.5 seconds behind Spicy, so something must have happened to the old wet hen.
And Heat Gang says everything that he said has been true. I'm just checking the chat every now and then to see if anyone's saying anything, and it's just Heat Gang going ripping into Brownus.
Brownest, he oh
Ooh, what happened?
Corey, looks like Corey Lanzillo got a little squirrely. Sketchable has left the session.
Sketchy Bull has left?
I'll send him an invite.
Yeah, especially with how this AI is. Oh, they're going right through him.
Well, it's not showing that he's online. Not good. Oh shit. What the hell is that? Oh, yeah, that is. Sketchy. I don't know what to tell you, homie.
There, I found him. I invited him.
All right.
His game crashed.
Well, he's gonna be pissed about that, and rightfully
Oh, yeah,
so.
he is. He is because the AI is super low. He's at 2.3. Oh, he's getting swallowed up. Right at the end of the race.
So Sweat Randall will take the lead in the standings.
Oh, that sucks for our championship leader. Right at the end of the race, he's gonna get disconnected.
There he goes. He's joined, but he's got a lot of ground to make up in a short amount of time.
I believe we can see him on the podium.
Yeah, podium's definitely possible. I don't see him being in the top 2 spots, though. He's now been overtaken by Vase as well.
And he's finally back in the cockpit. So, I guess the battle for the win is between Spicy and Ryan Hurricane retires, but between Spicy and Sweat Randall, because Sketchy has been dropped from this race entirely.
Now Ryan retired on track, so I don't know if that was a DNF.
And Heat Gang is saying good. Gotta love Heat Gang.
So we started with
we'll ride on
19
board with
drivers, down to technically 11. Brownest, he almost went into the wall there.
The minute that happens, Heat Gang's gonna throw a party.
Yeah, that you may as well count that as a win for Heat Gang.
The champagne bottles are gonna go flying. So, 2 laps to go. We are on the penultimate lap of this race. Spicy is at 41% on ERS. However, Sweat is at 30. So we could see this go down to the wire with these two.
Yeah, assuming those two gentlemen stay in the top 2 positions, Sweaty Randall will take P1 in the standings regardless of where he finishes in the top 2. Oh shit, Brownest and Echo. Had a little incident. So Spicy he'll stay 3rd in the standings. Sweaty will move up to P1, and Sketchy drops to P2.
Sketchy's not going to be happy with this one.
Yeah, he's got a lemonade stand to open. He's trying to get out of here.
Ooh, I feel a move coming here.
Echo's out.
As Echo has left.
Alright, here we go. Last lap.
Sketchy is flying on those hard tires.
He's got to get every point he can. He's not going to catch me out, though. I don't think.
So, what happened to Echo is Echo has had a game crash.
Well, yeah, I don't know if when Heat Gang left, if that may have done some damage as far as the.
Perhaps.
Yeah, I don't know. Spicy, not really close enough to Randall.
He's not gonna be close enough. Randall still has 50% on the RS.
Yeah, Randall is a smooth operator. Yeah.
Sketchy
Oh
Bull has left.
no. Oh man. What shit luck. He'll at least finish P4. I don't with the penalties behind him, I don't see him finishing outside the top 4.
I do believe we might have to up the AI. Because I know other leagues where if you get disconnected, you'll come back and you'll still be relatively close to where you already were. Not drop back 8 positions.
Yeah, I'm kind of torn on that, but that'll be a conversation for another day.
That will be. As it is Sweat Randall who does win out here in Singapore, followed by Spicy Noogies, and Meow Slayer is on the podium. Beautiful drive from Meow, as well as Sweat Randall and Spicy. And the AI was at 60. Also, that final disconnect was from Sketchy Bull, says it was another game crash.
Well,
And
congratulations to all of our finishers. You're winners in our eyes. All 10 or 10 of you.
oh my, there was so many incidents. I had to just speed through them.
Yeah. All right, closing remarks.
It was a good race. I'll say that. I guess on terms of everything, we can be cleaner drivers, especially with some of the incidents we saw on lap 1. But I blame that due to the fact that there was no formation lap.
Agreed. Well, I believe next week we move along to Spain.
That'll be a fun one.
That will be fun. So until then, good having you in the booth, Roach.
It was good being in the booth with you. Who knows? I might join you next week if Donut's not here.
All right, sounds good.
All right, sounds good. Have a great night, man.
All right, see ya.
See ya.